Hey guys, Sel here, and welcome back to some more FGO, and wouldn't you know it, Salem's out! Yay! Can't do anything about it, but it's literally almost a couple of days till it's been a week since Salem's out, so that might mean that Abby and Shiva's banner will be out. Supposedly. I'm not entirely sure. And apparently my Elgato doesn't want to record in 1080p now? So either it's my iPad or I need to update something. I'll figure that out later, but right now I want to record this. So I'm not entirely, it doesn't look like it dropped any quality. I can never tell, so just saying that right now just in case if someone somehow notices, because I can't see the difference. Prima Kanatica, Purgatorio Middle. Fighting sabers and an assassin. So in which case I can bring my archer. So Waver, gonna want to bring you, buddy. Go back here. We already have Ishtar. Wait, what's the 100%? Is that a 100% increase the bond gain? I forget what that is. That bond gain upon clearing pseudo singularity 3, the state of carnage, most of main quests increased by 100%. Serious match. Okay. So we need a caster. Helena caster, where are you? You're level 80. That's your archer form. Am I blind? I think I'm literally blind. I am literally blind because I cannot see Helena caster. Probably because she's already in the party? Yep. She's already in the party, that's why. At least I decided to look at that, otherwise I'd be still wondering where the heck she was. Cannot believe that. The first reason I don't see a servant should be she's already in the freaking party. Not to consistently keep searching for her like a moron. Alright. We got archer, caster, let's go. The time has come. The dark Jesuit sorcerer I have performed here in the Katori shrine has borne luscious fruit indeed. I now control the 7 knights from across time and space. They are the shadows of figures who have made their mark on humanity. They are neither ghosts nor evil spirits nor vengeful specters. Nor, of course, are they heroic spirits. They are 7 heroic spirits, swords masters, each of whom carries a blade made to cut this world to pieces. Indeed. Indeed. Now that we heroic spirits summoned by the Holy Grail have been paired with your sorcery, these 7 knights, infused with my curse of annihilation, have become rare and exceptional beings. They shall become your hands, they shall obey your every command, and cut down everything in their path. They cannot be hurt, killed, or defeated by any manner of blade. They will merely rage on, killing every living thing they can find. There are none in this entire plane of existence who can stop these tempests in human form. The world of humans will end. There will be no salvation. Indeed. However, we are missing 1 knight. I'm aware the heroic spirit swordsmaster must number 7, including you. Caster of Limbo, lower the veil of night, let the reaping begin. As you wish. Son, son, hear me, son. I command you to set and hide your warming light. Set, set, I command you to set. Close your eyes and sleep. Slumber while night falls not. Away with you, son. Now is the time for we demons to run free. Come, darkness, and scourge all living things. Who are you, masked shadow figure? I don't know. I feel like it kind of looks like Amadeus, but at the same time, probably not.
Huh? What happened to the sky? Why did it go dark again? It might be storm clouds or rain. No, this isn't like what happened last time.
I can see the moon. It's true. It really is night. I've never seen anything like this. It's far too early for sunset. For that matter, what are we to make of that? The moon is shining an ominous red.
This can't possibly be good. If the sky's simply going dark, it's a sign that evil spirits are about to show up. Then a blood-red moon can only portend something really evil. What is it? Bandits and burglars come out at night, and... Oh, I remember. Grandpa said that when the moon's a different color than usual, that means there's going to be a lot of bandits.
Some more of those things will be showing up soon. That sounds dead on.
Unfortunately, we can't face them head on with Onui and Tasuke here.
Then we must hurry. I shall carry them myself. Now, where to go from here?
That way. Go gaga. That's the eastward.
Then let us run. I had hoped we could avoid trouble if we ran away as fast as we could, but it seems I was wrong.
No use grumbling now, Lord Inshin. The creepy sky stopped us in our tracks, but we need to keep going. And after we do something about these guys in our way, of course.
Uh-oh. Our command spells are burning hot. What does this mean? Musashi, Inshin, we can take them.
Command the spell.
Absolutely.
I'm not usually a fan of fighting for my life so many times in one day like this. But I guess when you're up against ghosts, phantoms, and evil spirits who have no problem going after children, there isn't much choice. There's no telling if these things can be reasoned with, so I guess they're just a roadblock for now. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Battle 1 of 3, Morning Ghost A and B. But of course, we don't, you know... have any more casters to fight with. But luckily, Ishtar does enough damage to be able to do that without me having to worry. Alrighty. Let's get our noble phantasm up. Yeah, I'll do it that way. Weaver could possibly take him out. And now Helena has full NP, which is fantastic. Yeah, I'll do it. Damage increase all the way. Do that. I actually managed to remember this time. We don't really need to do it, but might as well. And there we go.
Sanat Kumara.
Let's do this, Helena. Take all three of them out. Overkill.
Alrighty, it's time.
Oh, that's a big one. Let's go with the defense increase. And because Ishtar doesn't have, you know, a third time to attack, let's do unreturning formation.
Angata Kigashi.
And then the arts. This should deal a significant amount of damage to him, even though her Noble Phantasm is AoE based instead of a single target.
Gate open! よしよし、今回もよろしくね。大いなる天から大いなる地に向けて、またの名をジュベルハブリーブレイカー。放て。
Not very often you hear her say Jabal Hamarim Breaka.
はいはい
I totally probably just missed her saying
い
on
いわ
that
そ
one.
のカードねどうかしら第一の光
Alright, so 101,000 HP. 100,000 HP, never mind.
高くついたわね
So let's do
任
this.
せなさい
This won't necessarily get
高
her
くついたわね
full bar. At least close enough.
狙
That,
いは
that,
決ま
and
った
then. Okay, yeah, she did. I did it.
はいはい
Wanted to make sure I did it. Though I could have looked at her and saw the clock, then I wouldn't know I did.
とっておき
Eh, 7 times, I guess that ain't bad for the fact that our arch is, not single target based.
セット
Really? Actually, that 90% crit might actually do it. But just in case, increase our demons one more time. Bop, bop, and bop.
そこ
Bye,
動
Dark
かない
Warrior.
当然の結
Oh,
果
that
よ
was fun.
神なめないでよね
I'm not looking forward to an actual boss fight, though. I really am not. That's gonna be a major freaking pain. Oh, hey, the Nagatama, Magatama. Magatama. There we go.
There we go. Cell, can I ask you something? The reason we were able to beat those spirits so much more easily than the others isn't because they were going easy on us. It's because we had help this time, right? What I mean is, unless I'm wrong, you allies did most of the work this time, right?
Communical Data Servants, I really couldn't summon them before. I cannot speak to the specifics. Perhaps that is because of me. This is merely speculation, but... Since I'm a 7, perhaps I somehow helped to energize a connection or caused something to happen when Lady Musashi and I crossed swords. At any rate, Cell, I sense that your spells are back into working order. Remember my command spells? Yep, now I should be able to fight like usual.
Awesome! That's really great to hear. Combine that with having Lord Ancient on our side, and evil spirits like these should be no big deal. That said, we can't get careless. We need to keep our guard up until we know for sure that we're safe. Speak of the devil, I'm sensing an evil aura. Indeed, how right you are. A good swordsman never lets down their guard, no matter how skilled they may be. We are the heroic spirit sword masters. He will not find us so easily defeated or their evil spirits. Who are you? I'm scared. Really scared. Oh god. Onui, get behind Cell. These demons are nothing like the ones we just faced. For one thing, they have flesh and sense that speak volumes about what they are. This is the 16th year of Kane. That sense shouldn't exist in a peaceful world where the Shimabara rebellion is over. It smells as though they just killed mere moments ago. They must be covered in blood from head to toe.
Oh, female archer. Crap. Tomoe goes in. Tomoe goes in. That was her name, right? Crap. I think it was Tomoe goes in. Cause I usually mix her name up with the Suzuka goes in. Right? Let's see, FGO, Wiki. Tomoe goes in. Haha! I was right. And it was Suzuka goes in for the other one, right? The, Fox girl that didn't come home. Mainly because I ended up getting 3 passion lips instead. Yeah, Suzuka goes, alright.
What a fearsome man. He is like an Oni when he wields his spear. Any ordinary heroic spirit core would have been run through. Be careful, everyone. This man means to kill us.
Haha, so you managed to deflect my spear with a single arrow. It seems Shimosa is home to many incredibly strong women. About it is simply where all manner of monsters assemble. 1, 2, 3, aha! So this is the aura imparted by the servants. Now that I've sensed their inhuman presence for myself, see that is a rather disturbing feeling. So there were more summoned here besides Yinshin.
Indeed, indeed.
We are the 6 heroic spirit sword masters. Lady Shinmen Musashi of the famed Nitan Ichiryu, Lord Hosuri Nishun, a spearman whose skill elevated him to the realm of the gods and the Buddha himself. And the Master of Chaldea. Pleased to make your acquaintance. We 6 knights have materialized in this world and transformed it into hell. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the caster of Limbo. Can you show me what you look like?
What the?
Behind you!
Don't worry, I've got this.
She did it!
Yeah, it's a little assassin.
No, that was just a shadow. Her opponent remains unscathed.
I am the assassin of Paraiso. Paraiso. I think it's Paraiso. Those brilliant flashes I heard tearing through the darkness must have been the sound of your Nitani Chiryu techniques. I must say I'm a bit disappointed. They cannot compare to those of us who know the blood and chaos of a turbulent world. Oh, my apologies. Come to think of it, you hail from such a world as well, don't you, Shime Musashi? Not really. I don't know about the Musashi from this world, but I never fought on any turbulent battlefield like that. You're Shinobi who excels at stealth, right? How nice of you to show yourself in the middle of a battle like... Huh.
Did she just attack mid-sentence? Her attack was blocked? It must be the Heavenly Eye. Once she lays her eyes on a target, her next strike lands like fate crashing down. It is a blow all but assured to end her opponent's life, one of Shima Musashi's greatest, most formidable gifts. Yet even that strike was blocked. How did you stop it? Mama, did I call?
I am the rider of Kala Sutra Hell. I assure you I did nothing special. I simply swung this sword as I saw fit. If I place my sword here, the enemy's blade will halt. If I swing it here, the enemy's head will fly. It's only natural I would understand that. How could I hunt down Oni if I didn't? What a strong monk you are. What a terrifying woman. That was the best I had, and she parried it like it was nothing. I needed to take out at least one of them with that technique. If we were going to stand a chance, I hate to admit it, but they're all stronger than me. Well, this is just great. Oh, but don't take that as an admission of defeat. I'm just surprised how y'all are a little tougher than you look. Defeating all of you now would be a real pain, all the more so if I don't kill you. You all seem to know a lot about us, but unfortunately, we're still in the middle of our journey. So you know, you can always just let us go, and we can pick this up again another time, right? My oh my, huh? That's so sweet of you. How are you trying? Here we are trying to kill you. But you have no intention of killing us. You don't even intend to protect yourself. You know that you cannot beat us, so instead you're summoning up every ounce of courage you have to let the children behind you escape with their lives. What a kind person you are. It's wonderful to see. But unfortunately for you, we are not human and cannot be moved by human emotions. We are heroic sword masters, and thus we have no communication whatsoever about killing you. In fact, we'll begin by killing the 3 human cowering behind you.
She looks oddly familiar. Yeah, it's Mama Raiko.
Well done, well done. Even fairy tale heroes would stand in line to watch you fight. I can't believe you're still alive and talking after crossing swords with Kala Sutra. I guess people from the Tokugawa era aren't totally worthless after all. Surely you cannot be serious. Huh. Only sort of people who have lived decent lives in Tokugawa era are the ones who like those children over there. Atone for your shameful lapse in judgment by killing yourself, insect. Sorry, but no color, Sutra. That voice is coming from up in the trees. I can't see her, but I can tell she's formidable too. In fact, her aura is somehow even more evil than this other woman's. Oh man, it's enough to make me want to cry. Hell, if Lord Ancient weren't here, I think I'd have already burst into tears. Well, don't sweat the small stuff. I think it's great that we have heroic spirits with hands as dirty as ours. I don't mind people like that at all. In fact, I rather enjoy them. But none of that matters. We're all way too far gone. We don't need anything anymore. Not money or fame or the moon or grace. It can all just melt away for all we care.
Get back, Musashi. So many characters, please.
A flash flood? No, wait. Have a little taste of my special brew. Touch it and it'll melt your mouth, your hand, and everything else.
Special brew? Shoot.
Then?
This must be dark sorcery. Is that a noble phantasm? What? How did she use it without revealing its true name? Lady Musashi, make sure the cell and the children stay safe. This is a matter best settled between servants. Let me handle this. Behold what the Hozarine style is truly capable of. This is the pinnacle of the spear. The 11 forms that were never once defeated in all my life. The Oboro Urazuki. Everyone's okay. Inshin, you deflected that flood with your spear? That's what I did. Indeed, there is nothing my cross-shaped spear cannot pierce. The 6 heroic spirit swords matches, was it? Step forward if any of you dare. From here on, I shall be fighting to kill you. Whether you be an Oni or god or the Buddha himself, my spear will not hesitate to pierce you.
Hey, what's shooting? I am the berserker of Samgata, hell. I'm impressed, Hazarine. Oh, and you're handsome too. Even if I didn't reveal its true name, I never thought you'd be able to stop a droplet from my noble phantasm. Especially since you don't even have a curse of annihilation yourself.
Sure sounds familiar. You know though, this Shuten Doji is currently a berserker. Mamariko is currently a rider. So, why couldn't Mamariko have turned into an assassin? Then they could have just swapped their roles with each other. Such an alluring voice.
My, did you hear that, berserker of some god to hell? That child there seems to recognize you. It seems there's more to her than meets the eye, like an insect you can't quite squash.
I've heard your voice before too.
Oh.
Kalasutra, Samgata. Enough playing around. Are the great heroic spirit sword masters incapable of remembering their lord's orders? Limbo, you were supposed to ensure everything went smoothly. Why do any of them still live? Paraiso Inferno, that goes for you too. You should know better than to toy with your prey.
Yes, sir. I'm terribly sorry. My apologies, you're right, of course. I don't remember signing up to be anyone's lapdog. I thought the agreement was that we could handle things however we wanted.
You little.
Hey, sorry to interrupt you in fighting, but if you're all having a bit of a falling out, would you mind if we went on our own way? Yeah, I didn't think so. Don't bother, I know what you're gonna say. You there, the guy in the cloak, he must be the leader. I can already tell you not to try to tell us your objective and look for a point of compromise.
Our objective? That should be quite obvious. First of all, you will hand the spearmen over to us. Me. Correct, after that, we'll massacre every living person here. All who encountered heroic spirit sword masters must die. There will be no exceptions.
If you think you can pull that off, go ahead and...
Of course, we can pull that off. But do you truly think the 6 of us incapable of doing so, woman? Oh boy.
That's like Fox. Never mind all 6, any one of these people could pull that off. But if we just surrender, they'd end up killing us all the same.
Cell. Words alone will not be enough to get us out of this. Should I fight all 6 of them, I will not be able to guarantee Onui and Tasuke's safety. These are not ordinary servants, I cannot put my finger on it. There is something highly unusual about their nature. But that makes me a good match for them. In part, because they evidently came here seeking me, of course. That isn't the only reason. It's my first time fighting them, but my noble phantasm should be able to handle them. So I ought to at least be able to buy them some time. Listen closely, I want you to let me handle this on my own. You mean run away while you act as a decoy? But if you do that... Unfortunately, I do not believe there is any other way. If you make a run for it, Musashi is sure to follow. That is as it should be. You must carry Onui and Tasuke on your back. Are we clear?
Alright.
Good. I'm counting on you. Haha! Listen up, you villainous Oni calling yourselves heroic spear masters. Sword masters. You certainly do reek of blood. It is as Lady Musashi said. None of you are fit to live in a peaceful world. How fortunate that you evidently have business with me. As one who practices the teachings of the Buddha, it is abundantly clear that you could all use a good lesson. There you have it, Lady Musashi. The rest is up to you now.
What Inshin?
Cell, run.
Hold on tight, Onui. Oh god, don't let them get us. Huh?
Go Musashi, you must protect Cell and the children.
Thank you, Lord Inshin. I'll be sure to pay you back for this with interest.
Good, now we can fight without restraint. So you've chosen to let yourself be used as bait. Hozoi and Inshin. Give it up. Your plan has no hope of success. Well, I don't know about that. It is true that your swordsman aura is immense. I believe it's on par with my own magical energy. I can also tell that you are a true master of your art. A person with monstrous abilities, much like Musashi. Be that as it may, it matters not for my purpose here. Even as we speak, there is a young woman carrying young children while making her escape, and you are accompanied by a swordsman of incredible skill. It falls upon me to ensure their safe passage, and that is exactly what I shall do. I see. Then you shall soon be dead.
Inshin, no!
Damn it. If only I could call in every single servant I had from Chaldea. I mean, now that would kind of be overkill. If I could legitimately summon every single servant I have from Chaldea into this battlefield, no one would be able to stand against us at all in any singularity. Well, I mean, the ones I have leveled up and that are actually, you know, geared. Ones that are level 1? Hell no, they die instantly. This was certainly reckless. But Inshun had no intention of fighting a losing battle. He had every confidence in his noble phantasm. The Oboro Urazuki 11 forms the ultimate cross-shaped spear technique. A form that Inshun had devised himself in response to his master's Ine's 15 forms. An invincible spear technique capable of adapting to any opponent or technique. The accumulation of all of his training is said to be on par with the Buddha himself. Whether using it against an opponent he had never fought before, or against any sort of weapon, armament, or technique, Inshin would never lack the advantage. He would parry, counter, or evade anything his opponent threw at him, and follow it up with a fatal strike. A great feat eminently worthy of leaving its mark on humanity and enshrining him as a heroic spirit. Ordinarily no mere human could hope to achieve it. And yet Hozoi and Inshin had done so. Thus, his allowance to Hozoi and Inshin was certainly that he could fight calmly with the precision for as long as needed, no matter what sort of impossible offensive the mysterious heroic spirit he faced might use. Luck was even on his side in a number of ways. His only opponent was the swordsman in the cloak. The other 5 heroic spirits had nothing but observed the battle from afar. They did not do this in order to go easy on him, in all likelihood. They were simply ill at ease about working with each other. Whatever the reasons for doing so, the other heroic spirits staying out of the battle got Inshin thinking. Their bloodlust was tremendous, and they had positioned themselves in such a way to make escape impossible. First, he shall dispose of this one enemy. That done, it would be possible to find a way out of his predicament, make his escape, and reunite with Musashi and the others. What say we finish this, Hozoin? Fine with me. Very well then. Hurrah! Cloaked Man no doubt believed he had defended against the attack. There was no mistaking that his katana had blocked the tip of Inshin's spear several times. But he was wrong. In fact, Inshin was matching his own strikes to the man's movements. It was impossible for any to defend against this blow. I see. I should have dodged instead of parrying, huh? I can't believe you fell for such a simple trick. Seems I've misread you, Hozoin Inshin, if only slightly. I have pierced your heart. Farewell, anonymous swords master. Anonymous, ridiculous. Your reaction is ridiculous, Inshin. None of it more so than your mindless imprudence. Do you truly think you're admittedly incredible? A woefully human technique would ever work against us? What? I can't move my spear. I admit that attack would have killed a human, or any other heroic spirit for that matter. No human can survive the having their heart crushed. Few heroic spirits could withstand their spirit core being shattered. Indeed, your spear was sharp enough to even fellow a god, or the Buddha himself. Unfortunately for you, my sword has surpassed even the gods and the Buddha, and ascended to true supremacy, to the realm of Imperio. Resign yourself, Hozoin. My cursed name is Saber of Imperio. Ugh. Limbo, finish him off. You got it. Go on, my little pentagram, and devour his light. Inshin! No! What is this? It can be such a pain to capture people with good instincts. You shouldn't be wandering around as a mere heroic spirit, Lord Inshin. You were summoned to Katori Shrine as nothing less than a seventh servant. Really, it's very simple. We need you to be reborn and join us as a heroic spirit swords master, whether you want to or not. It is unfortunate that you developed a sense of freedom when you were summoned, unlike the rest of us. I cannot move my limbs. It is some sort of curse. Now let's see. Which curse of annihilation should I infuse with you with? Let's try this one. What the? Stop it. What are you doing to my spirit core? I shall make your spirit origin, your will, everything about you. Soon you too shall serve our Lord Sorcerer and our King in Hell. In the name of Lucifer, the great Satan himself. Now fall into the abyss and become one of us. O Satan, our great devil king and rightful ruler. Now please accept our seventh and final offering. Soon we shall bring the world of humans to an end. There shall be no salvation for anyone anywhere. The heroic spirit sword master endowed with the curse of annihilation shall lay waste to everything in sight. They shall be invincible blades of destruction. Trying to do his voice is kind of fun. Ancient spear had found its mark. It truly had destroyed the swordsman's heart. That much was neither illusion nor trickery. He had indeed succeeded in killing his foe. Had the swordsman possessed the flesh and blood body of the living being, but the etheric body of a heroic spirit, he would have died instantly. He would have had he only been an ordinary living being or a heroic spirit. Now I see. So this is the power of their karma. Indeed, I never thought to cut out what cannot be seen. This is the realm that my spirit has not reached. This is bad. This is very, very bad. There's no way to fight creatures like these. Run away, Musashi, Onori, Tasuke. Run away and do not stop, Cell. Whatever you do, do not let yourselves be caught. That was his final thought, as Hozoin Inshin plunged into darkness. Oh boy. We're gonna have to fight Inshin. No! I don't want to. I will, however, take that Saint Quartz. Thank you very much. Alright, Prima Cantica, Purgatorio ending. We got a Lancer, sword. saber and an assassin. So let's go with you. Let's swap Helena out with Altera. Ooh. She also gets 100% bond increase. Yes, please. Let's go. Purgatorio ending.
Okay, we should have put a good amount of distance between us and them now. But we definitely can't let our guard down yet. It won't exactly be shocking if they can just blow right through bamboo forest like some kind of freaky wind. Still, I think we can take a quick break, enough for Cell to catch her breath. Oh, it's scary. I've never seen anything as scary as those shadow people before. You were scared too, weren't you, Tatsuki? I hope Ancient is okay. I do too, but we shouldn't get our hopes up. He was up against 6 highly skilled opponents, each of them exuding a demonic aura beyond anything any normal person should ever possess. It all depends on how far his, noble phantasm was it, how far he can get with that. Lord Ancient's skill with his spear far exceeds that of any normal beast, only a person. If he were only up against ordinary swordsmen, he could easily defeat 100 or even 1,000 of them. But those people were anything but ordinary. They were like demons. They didn't leave a single opening. Just thinking about them gives me the creeps. Even Lord Ancient would have had a hard time defeating them all. I'm sure Ancient knows that too. Hopefully he made it out of there intact. Yeah, you're right. For now, we should keep running. I don't know if whatever keeps the evil spirits out of villages will work on those guys. But right now, I don't see any other option. So if they won't run away from us, we'll just have to run away from them. Like they say, she who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. So running away can be a good thing. That's right. Remember that. It might come in handy one day. Okay. What a good girl you are, Onui. You must have been so scared, but you've already stopped crying. I'm still scared, but I have to be strong for Tatsuki. I'm his big sister, and he's still just a baby. Goo goo ga? That's the spirit. Here, why don't I carry you two from here on?
Okay, I've caught my breath. Let's go.
Alright, let's get going then. Wait, okay. Looks like I spoke too soon. Didn't figure we'd bump into someone else here. But we did, and they're right over there. Cell, take care of Onui and Tatsuki. Who's ever hiding over there, show yourself.
Oh boy.
Mr. Monk!
Inshin! Now I see. This is bad. This is very, very bad. There's no way to fight creatures like these.
Lord Inshin!
Run away. Run away, Musashi, Onui, Tatsuki. Run away and do not stop Cell. Whatever you do, do not let yourselves be caught. Do not let me catch you after I've been transformed. Oh boy. I become one of the blades of the curse of annihilation.
Lord Inshin!
No, you are wrong. That is no longer my name. I do not belong to Hazoin, nor do I walk the path of the Buddha. I am the Lancer of Purgatorio. My merciless Jumonji spear shall tear you all to pieces.
Mr. Monk.
Children, babies, both are precious treasures, the purest sorts of innocent life. Why are you staring at Onui and Tatsuki? You know why. Well, children and babies are wonderful things. They must not be mistreated nor taken for granted. They are the treasures of all mankind. That is why I must kill them.
Inshin! Your defense is impenetrable and your movement's quick as lightning. You've gotten a lot stronger in a short time since I last saw you. I'm afraid you're not as nearly as good looking now.
Not at all. It is I who am impressed by your skill. The keen flashing of your blades is truly worthy of admiration, but it is futile and all for nothing. I have been chosen to serve under the curse of annihilation. Not even Shima Musashi's dual blade shall stand in my way. Now move aside. I must kill every human that still draws breath. I will not suffer babies to live. I will not suffer children to live. Die, 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 die. These are the children you tried to save. What are you saying, ancient?
Cell, that's not ancient anymore.
Indeed, 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 indeed. All that remains of Hozoin ancient is his body. Now enough. The time for talk is over. Musashi, Cell. Alright, Morning Ghost A, B, and C. Bop. That's it, I'm gonna take him out. Yep, I figured as much. If only we had, you know, a Buster, then that totally could have took at least one of them out and then dealt enough damage to another one. Let's do this. And then that. Bye bye. And there we go. Who's next? Saber? Technically speaking, yeah. My defense is up. I am not going to be using Noble Phantasm because I don't know. Wait, I should use Noble Phantasm. An archer isn't necessarily going to be the best in this situation. Oh well. Not like it truly matters now. Buster Chain, goodbye Dark Warrior, and goodbye Morning Ghost. Nice crit. Alright, we have 3 Noble Phantasms here, though one of them is literally not gonna do pretty much anything to Ancient. Or Blade of Annihilation, whatever he wants to be called now. Woo! Dang, look at that health. And of course, I should have brought my Musashi, dang it. I literally should have brought my Musashi because she's a single target Noble Phantasm. I brought an AoE Noble Phantasm. Why do I do this to myself? Why and why? Why? Plus, I haven't really maxed Altera's noble abilities out. As you can clearly tell. Well, either way. On returning formation. Proton Ray. Let's do this, Lancer Purgatorio. Defense is down. Now, Altera, you can do this. Deal 449,000 damage in one hit. But hey, you did almost 100,000 with just your Noble Phantasm. Now that he has 2 defense downs. Can we get a full Brave Chain with you all? Oh my god, she doesn't even get a single Brave. She didn't get a single freaking attack. Are you serious? That's such a waste. I mean, Waver with 3 arts at least does a decent amount. Mainly because he has 2 defense downs, but still, what the heck? Oh my god. What the heck? Why did Altera not get a single card? I mean, Altera, yeah, I saw Altera had 1 card. One. Wait, either way. That was a total waste. They screwed me out of being able to deal a bunch of damage to him with his 2 defense downs. Oh my god. Thank you for the crit, Altera. Thank you. And Waver, thank you for that crit. Holy crap. You can go right ahead and stop whatever the heck you're thinking of doing. Okay. Yeah. Damage up.
他にやることないの？こういうのどうだ？
86, you're at least close. A new turning formation and then 2 with Altair. They should be able to get Altair's Noble Phantasm up again. And hopefully it stuns him. Nope. But at least now he can't use his Noble Phantasm this time. Means by all this holy Altair, have a brave chain. Damn it, no Easter! No! I'm so sorry. Are you oh my god. Why? Why? Just tell me why. Why is it that I always get screwed? Also, just in case, target focus on you. I don't know if he can get, if he puts on the ability to hit invincible, so just do that. Photon Ray. This game has completely screwed me after the first attack. This sucks. At least he has 2 defense downs again. And it should be a single target. Oh, dang, it's one of those. He gives himself a bunch of buffs. And once you know it, he has evasion now, so this is going to be ultimately useless. Unless his evasion for whatever reason disappears. No, it was just a 1 chance for evasion now, so bye-bye. And that was just once. 1 time fighting him. Hopefully next time, you know, I bring Musashi instead of Altair. I mean, Altair did fantastic, yeah. Even with her AoE Noble Phantasm. Still would have been better with a single target. This is nothing. Huh. Head. Inchins. Miss, I can't see anything. Why are you covering my eyes? That was a clean cut. It's over. Your body must have been slow to react. I guess it couldn't keep up with your mind. Or, you know, he stopped his body in enough time to be able to let you cut his head off. It's so sad we ended up facing off like this. I don't know why you ended up this way. Well, not exactly. At least I know it happened because you helped us escape. One of us had to stay behind after all. Farewell, Lord Inchin. I'm sorry it came to this. I only wish I could have laid you to rest with techniques surpassing your own. He ain't dead. Why do you look so sad, Musashi? You think you've won just because you've cut off my head. Oh, no, 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 no. We of our experienced sword masters are invincible. They're good as new. You can cut our heads off all you like. With those pathetic little knives of yours, it affects us not the least bit. Did he just pick up his own head? I think you cut it too cleanly. Pathetic little knives, you said. I put everything I had into that swing, you know. So you were testing out your newfound immortality, huh? In other words, you could have avoided it if you wanted, but you chose to let me cut off your head. I see, I see. So you think my swordsmanship is no threat to you, huh? Is that what you think, you pissant stick wielder? That's it, Musashi. That's the kind of humiliation I want to see. Very well. Now that I know the wonders of this body, I shall see how sharp this Shimonji spear is by shoving it through your heart. Not if I have anything to say about it. I'm gonna have to turn you down there. Don't bother. You have no choice in the matter. So, we're making a break for it. Run away, live to fight another day.
What is it now, miss? Oh, you're going to carry us again? How unfair can you get? Staying alive even after your head goes flying. There's no way I'm fighting an opponent who won't die even if you kill him. Oh geez, they brought that back, huh? People die when they are killed. Well, here's stratagem number 36. She who fights runs away, lives to fight another day.
You have made a wise decision by running away, Musashi. Good, good. Keep running as far as you can go. Fortunately for you, I have your scent now. Try as you might, you'll never get away from me, little girl.
We will. Hopefully. Alright, now we're fighting a saber and an assassin. Hopefully this actually goes well. So we can still do that, then we can bring Helena back. You know, this time seeing as how she's right here. Not blind, just stupid. Let's do this. For the moment, let's try making a break for the village. We don't know what that thing that looks like Lord Ancient is made out of, so we can't be sure it won't be able to follow us in there. Still, it's not the only option we have right now. At least, it's the only one I can think of. And I said not, didn't I? It's the only option. I'm so tired of those things getting in our way. I wish they'd just leave us alone already. You said it. Seriously, can't we catch a single break? No. Yeah, here we go again. Onui, hang on tight to Tuske. Okay. We're kinda in a hurry here, and on top of that, I'm still kinda pissed. You might be too, if you just had one of your strongest blows laughed off as his practice swing. I'm not ashamed to run away, but I've got my pride as a swordsman, and that really sucked. I'm not gonna try to contain my anger or listen to anything you might have to say. Right now, I'm as angry and as annoyed as you are. Don't expect me to hold back while I cut my way through. I mean, hey man, as long as we're able to have my servant with me instead of just Musashi, I am happy. Because if I had to do this with just Musashi, oh boy, that'd be a pain. Hell, they're probably going to bring that single Musashi fight back at some point. That is when I'm probably just going to have to call it. Too much for me. Having to fight with just one servant for so many waves, that'll be a major pain in the arse. Something I don't necessarily want to do. Only because I'd end up messing up like 9 million times before I got it right. Bye, Morning Sea. Alright, Isso's almost got a Noble Phantasm up. That's another one of those. Yep, Dark Warrior. Alrighty. Do this. I was talking. And because I was talking, I distracted myself. Dang it. I guess I'm not doing Noble Phantasms this run. Well, I mean, technically speaking, I'm not doing Ishtar's Noble Phantasm on this run. I can't even do waivers. 60, yeah, no, he'd be at 93. Actually, I can. So let's do waivers. There we go. So let's do waivers, this, and then... I almost just did Ungol to Kigalshi. I almost did it.
Alrighty, now we can do it. And look at that, now we also have a full chain. Angata
金銭箱
Kigashi.
はいはい
Let's do this, E-Star. Take it out.
ゲートオープンよしよし今回もよろしくね大いなる天から大いなる地に向けてまたの名をジュベルファブリックレイカーどうかしら
Bye bye, Dark Warrior. Thanks for
とって
playing.
おき
最上に近い勝利だけど戦う前に勝つくらいでないかな。
Ooh, I almost have some of my master missions done. Well, except that one. I got that one done.
Okay. We're almost at Grandpa's Hermitage. Let's turn right ahead, then go straight.
We have to get there before he catches up to us.
I agree. Okay then. Let's run for it. Here, I'll carry Onui and Sasuke.
Sorry for holding you back. I'll run as fast as I can too.
I know it's hard, but hang in there. It'll just be a little longer now. Okay, let's get a move on.
Thank you, Musashi.
I love you.
Hey, we're finally not in Mid-Road anymore. We're at the village.
ついに
We're
こた
almost
つを
at the
めぐる
village.
報酬獲得です大切にしましょうね
No battles, huh? I mean, I'm fine with that. It's gonna be a lot of talking now.
The village is right over there. You should see it after we cross that slope. We made it. I wonder if everyone's sleeping. And it's already nighttime.
How much you wanna bet that they technically are sleeping, but they're sleeping forever?
But we should tell them scary things have shown up. Maybe we shouldn't wake them up right now. Hopefully whatever it is that keeps the evil spirits away from the villages will work on Lord Ancient too. But it might not, in which case we should probably have everyone evacuate in a hurry. The way Lord Ancient is now, I'm sure he won't hesitate to.
And we have to warn the people here either way.
Yeah, you're right. No, wait, we're too late. I should have known that a servant could outpace a normal human. Damn it all. Quick, get in that haystack. We have to hide. I'm so sorry, but please stay quiet. I don't know if we'll be able to hide from him, but we have to try.
Huh. I know I saw someone here just a moment ago. They must have hidden themselves in that hay, but they tremble with fright even now. So you turned coward, have you, Shinra Musashi? No matter. Even though I have only just been reborn as a swordmaster, I cannot abide the stench of life. This place positively reeks of it. A village, huh? I see it will be a trifle difficult to pass through the entrance. That's hardly cause for concern. It may stop the dark weaklings, but for us who are experienced swordmasters, it may as well not exist at all now then. Musashi, are you listening? If you won't come out, then I'm afraid I have no choice. I'll slaughter them all. It was then that the sounds began. At first, there was only Ancient's howl of rage, as though he was cursing life itself. Soon after came the sounds of something being demolished. Then the sounds of tearing, piercing, and slicing rang out. Musashi covered Onomi's ears, unsure whether she would understand what was happening. What's going on? Who are you? Why would a monk attack us? My arm. Musashi's actually letting this happen? Wow. No, please, please. His head. Oh god, what happened to his head? There were no survivors. The voices of men and women, all sorts and all kinds, every one of them screaming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I knew I would never forget the number of people I heard screaming. That's at the 54th scream. Oh well, nothing can be done now. Musashi and the other humans refuse to serve as my quarry. These villagers will just have to serve in their place. Ha! What a grand, lovely feeling. If you and Cell are hearing this, Musashi, then remember it well. Thanks to your decision to hide, My spear has grown so delightfully drenched. I never knew that blood was such an effective lubricant. Now my spear has become sharper than ever. Ha! Yet my thanks, not only do I already possess an invincible body, but now an invincible spear as well. The woman held back her urge to scream with all her might. Instead, she ground her teeth until her gums started to bleed. Finally. I'm so sorry. That must have been so hard for you. I know you wish you could have gone out there and helped. It must have been excruciating not being able to do anything for them. But there really was nothing we could do. Please understand. I can't stop Lord Ancient. There's no way to defeat a demon who doesn't blink at getting its head cut off. Even if I were to try to fight him, I have no weapons, no blade capable of killing him. So once he caught up, this was inevitable. Not that that makes any of this easier to swallow. I am sad and angry I couldn't help them, but above all, I don't want anyone else to die. I'm with you there, so we'll just have to do whatever we can. I mean, come on. It's not like it's possible that Onui's grandfather was one of the ones that was killed because you told us not to do anything about it? Are you done plugging my ears now? Hey, what sort of game is this? I guess we shouldn't wake everyone up after all, should we? Well, they're all gone now. Let's hurry to your grandfather's hermitage Onui. Are you sure? Yes, come on. Let's hurry over there, even if I have to carry you all myself. I'll make sure you, Tosuke, and your grandfather stay safe. Now let's go. Her grandfather could have possibly been one of the ones that was just slaughtered. You don't know that. Alright, so she's in a monastery, so she doesn't technically live in the village. Oh boy. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Lancer! No! Restricted! No! No! Oh god. Am I restricted to, like, not being able to bring a saber? I'm fine with that. Please set the support 7 as a starting member. Alright, good. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank freaking God. I can do this. I can do this. No, I'm keeping you. Hey, look at this, you guys! I have a full party of sabers except for Donzo. Yatta! Let's do this! This isn't gonna probably help. Yes. And I mean, hey. At least the restriction was having Musashi be in the party. I'm fine with that. If it was a totally different restriction, that would have been annoying. There, that must be it. We're here. Wow, that was so fast. It's okay, you don't have to carry us anymore. Tosuke and me must be really heavy, right? No, you're both still featherlight. I could carry you all the time without breaking a sweat. Here we go. Thank you again for carrying us, Miss Samurai. Would you carry me again sometime? Sure, I'd be glad to carry you again if I have to. Or even if you just like me to. Wow, Miss Samurai, you're so strong. Much stronger than any man I've ever met. I mean, no I'm not. I'm actually just an ordinary girl like you. That's why both Cell and I are at our limits. Onui, think you could ask your grandfather for some water? Just one glass of water would be plenty. Sure, oh. I still have some water in my bamboo flask, too. I guess Mr. Monk didn't drink it all. Right, of course Lord Ancient would do that. We may not have known each other long, but I could tell that's the sort of person he was. Here's some water, miss. Thank you, Onui. Ah, that hit the spot. Hey, you look a lot better now.
Before you were really pale, but now you look normal. Gagagoo. She's right, Cell. You do look a lot better. I wonder if this hermitage has anything to do with that. It's hard to explain, but I feel a strange power here, one that's nothing like that Evlora. It could also be a powerful barrier at work. I bet it could have been this hermitage that was keeping monsters away from the village all along. Not that I have any evidence. Still, this one might just be strong enough to even keep Lord Ancient out. I think I can sense some magical energy here too.
Absurd. The only thing here is my smithy. What the heck? Emiya!
Not to mention the craft essence. I can't remember the name. It's been a long time since I've actually gotten it before. I don't think I've ever really used it either.
Emiya, well. None of the village folk come by either. Out of the things making a racket outside my window, never in my years would have thought that they'd be a young lady samurai and a girl in strange garb. You travelers, I take it. The hell brings you two here?
Hi, Grandpa. We're back. Gaga.
So you're Onomi's guest. Should have just said so. Could have saved me a lot of trouble.
You look oddly familiar somehow. Huh? Wait, huh? Aren't you awfully young to be anyone's grandfather? You barely look older than me. And then there's that bare katana in your hand. I don't have an eye for judging the craftsmanship of swords, but even I can tell that's something special.
Don't give me your lip. Think I don't know I look young. I was born with this face, you know, and of course I have a katana. I'm a sword smithy. Take a look around, there's a bunch of them lying all over the place.
And now that you mention it, wait, you're just leaving them out like this?
They're failures. Whenever you mind that, Onoi, you and Tatsuke head inside.
What about Miss Samurai and a nice lady?
I need to talk to them first, now get.
Okay, come in soon, Miss Samurai. You too, miss. I gotta go. Alrighty. See you, Onoi, Tatsuke.
Nothing ever gets them down. Thanks for saving them. When I saw the sky turn dark in the middle of the day, the moon shining blood red, I was afraid for their safety. Thanks for saving them and bringing them back to me. I'd like to invite you in right now. But first, you need to tell me about yourself and your clan. That's a condition for letting you inside.
I wish I could. I'm so sorry, it looks like I made a bad call. I mean, not that I was just hoping against the hope that he wouldn't follow us to the village. But he did now, he's caught up to us again.
Answer Purgatorio! Here you are. I knew I smelt your stench. Living creatures positively reek. But at last I can now distinguish your stench from all others, Musashi. So, you decided to run here. So there was another besides us. But no matter. My Jumonji spear is more than capable of felling any being that is not a heroic spirit swordmaster.
Oh no, Grandpa, get out of here.
One strike is all it will take. Who are you calling Grandpa? Die. Shut up!
Oh yeah. At a glance, it looked like he swung his sword the way an old man would have a cane around, and yet his speed and power were incredible. Thus dodging Lord Ancient's thrust was an amazing feat in itself, but then the blow he struck afterwards destroyed his entire upper body. He doesn't seem like a swordsman. In fact, I'm certain he's a smith. So then how did he pull that off like it was nothing? Sal, am I seeing things, or did that actually just happen?
But now his sword is falling apart.
Typical Emiya.
Didn't expect much anyway. It was just another experimental blade. Trace on. Damn it, another failure. We're gonna wasted another sword.
So you were just testing it, but a sword that breaks after just one blow is...
Shut up. They're not defective, that's just how I made them. Forget it, look. That fellow's still not worse for wear. It is no use. Our body is not flesh and blood. but merely a means to an end. There's no gruesome technique, no mystic blade that can hope to reach our spirit core. Is that so? It is of no use. None whatsoever. This fellow's like something out of a bad dream. Would be my luck the kids had to bring an immortal monster back with them. Maybe I should have just stayed inside. This fellow's even worse news than he looks. You have nothing to be sorry for, Smith. Your blades were useless to begin with. Human blades could never hope to stop us. Human power cannot hope to contain us. For example, I killed everyone in 2 villages lying west and north of here. Before I came to the Hermitage, it was all too easy. Did you say 2 villages? I killed men, women. Every person I breathed, old, young, male, female, it made no difference. I did spare the dogs and livestock though, huh? Who knows? I still enjoy feasting on their former owners' remains. You know, right. Never mind whether that's true or not. You ain't right in the head, especially for a monk. Not even the monks who took part in the wars would lay their hands on common folk. Was that get up to some sort of bad joke? Heh. I'm now nothing less than the Purgatorio itself. I have no mercy for the living and haven't lost any interest in pursuing ascetic practices in order to improve my sojutsu. Every fiber of this body, every drop of its blood has become one with the curse of annihilation.
That's enough. Just shut up, Purgatorio. Hozoe Ninshin is already gone. You don't get to use his body anymore. You don't get to speak those vile words in his voice anymore.
Aha, at last. You're using my cursed name. But what you say rings true. For I'm no longer human nor monk. Now that I'm a heroic spirit master swordsman. Wow, I just messed that up. Heroic spirit sword master. I have no need of this body's former name. All I want is your lives, nothing more.
How did this happen?
I know not.
Did they do something to you?
I know not.
Can you go back to being old Inshin again?
No, I cannot. Musashi is correct. Hozoe Ninshin is dead. Although it means he is his body, a puppet animated by karma. He's bleeding tears of blood. Crying tears of blood, not bleeding tears of blood. Oh, jeez. The only way to stop me is to kill me, to destroy me. To leave not a speck of me behind, leave but an arm, a finger, and I shall return to slay all living things. Big talk.
Musashi, will you help me again? Sure thing. Make sure you back me up, Cell. We have just one opponent, a monster wearing Hozoe Nishin's skin. There may not be any money or fame to be gained from this duel. But that doesn't mean I'll hold anything back. I won't sheath my blades until he's good as dead. Usually I try and take it as easy as I can. Duels are such a hassle, I try to avoid them as much as possible. But in this case, there's clearly no other option. Not only is our opponent incredibly strong, he's also a monster out to kill us. One who doesn't bat an eye at having his head cut clean off, no less. So alright, I give in. If it's a fight he wants, it's a fight he'll get. If he means to risk his life by standing before me, I'll do everything in my power to cut down the monstrosity wearing his skin. Grandpa, I'm going to borrow this sword you made. I can feel it tingling with the divine aura. I knew it, this sword is on a whole other level.
Wait, stop. Trust me, we'll leave that one alone. It's one of my worst failures. It'll cut through stone armor, even diamond effortlessly. But you can't use it on people. I admit, in some ways, it's some of my best work, but it's too terrible to use on any decent folk. I fear I went overboard and pushed it into the realm of demons. It's a twisted thing that I just couldn't bring myself to get rid of.
Really, you don't say. In that case, I'd say that just makes it better for this. I'm a flesh and blood person going up against a monster. I have to get a little reckless if I'm gonna beat him.
Ha, it matters not what manner of weapon you may have procured. No blade exists that can slay the heroic spirits of sword masters. You had to find out for yourself, Musashi. My body will regenerate from any wound as many times as it needs. Will you still attempt to cut it down with your Niten Ichiryu?
Of course. Truth be told, I've been waiting for this. I do usually try to avoid fighting when there's nothing in it for me, but only when it comes to fighting for fun. If there's some real purpose behind the fight, well, that's another matter. Why do I train? Why do I wield a blade? Why do I slice or sever at a time, stop in my tracks? It's all to reach the apex of mastery. I can never hope to reach the void plane. That's why I wanted to fight you. A no-holds-barred battle between two experienced swordsmen is a treasure that outshines even gold. I shall gain more knowledge from this duel than I would from 1,000 meditations or 10,000 battles. My only regret is that my opponent is no longer human, that the great Hozoe, with his incredible divine aura, has fallen to darkness. He may still be a foe I could not hope to surpass, but that is also where the key to my victory lies. Face me, monster. I shall use my fifth force to smash your spirit to splinters.
That's the spirit. Very well then. In the name of the Lucifer, the great Satan himself, we shall do battle.
This feels like that thing Lady Kanon does, but it's also different somehow.
It almost feels like a reality marble. Come forth, my blood-soaked frontier. Its mounted bodies in a river of blood shall serve as the stage, and consume the loser's soul upon their defeat. My blade's cursed name is Lancer Purgatorio. My vessel's true name, Hozoe Ninshin. Prepare yourself, Shinma Musashi. Our final battle is upon us.
Let's do this.
Whoa. This looks cool. Okay, so I lost connection to the downloading server. There we go.
7番勝負1番目
ファイト!
宮本武蔵ランサープルガトリオ一切戦通宝蔵院飲春いざ尋常に勝負
That was cool. Fighto! Alrighty, so my Musashi, already out of the gate, can attack completely. What I don't like is the fact that his he has damage increase. Oof. Alright, so now our sub Musashi can do a brave chain. Alrighty. Let's do that, that, and then that. And get Altera's Noble Phantasm up. Yeah, you would do that, wouldn't you? You would. So let's do Altera's Noble Phantasm quickly. So do that, that. Just do it that way. Things out Photon Ray gives, as I said, defense down. There we go. Now Musashi has her Noble Phantasm up. Of course you'd have Noble Phantasm Steel. But hey, it doesn't matter. 'Cause I can just do remove one ally's debuff. Then do this. Invincible. Move debuff. I could have done it that way, but it's fine. Hit count up. Now.
6 pads, 5 rings, Cuddy Cutter, Divine Blades.
Let's do this Lancer Purgatorio.
With your defense down and Musashi's Noble Phantasm with Buster damage increase. What's this gonna do?
天満山自在天神その騎兵を医者の大天将
Oh, Musashi's Noble Phantasm gets rid of buffs as well. I completely forgot about that aspect of her Noble Phantasm. Oh god, Altera, no! Heal up as much as you can. Dang, look at all these, all that damage increased. So let's do it this way, then this way. Ending it with a guaranteed crit. Alright, there goes his first. HP recovery, crit up, mental up. Whew. Alright. Do it that way. That way, then that way. Come on, Lancer Purgatorio. Yeah, Altera, nice crit, thank you. Altera, no! Damn it! Oh, my Musashi! My Musashi just went down. Oh god, oh god. We have 2 other sabers. We can do this. Come on, front. Let's give you a bit of a demerit, but should be fine. Hold his buff and damage down. Increase NP by 10% for yourself. Increases the NP gain. You don't really have. Of course, it needs to actually be at 10%, whatever. Go, front, go! Oh, yeah. Look at that damage. Give us those crit stones as well. Alright. So next up would be you, and then you. Nice crit, Elizabeth. Nice crit, Fran. Oh boy. Alright, Musashi. Get an increase. Go invincible. NP gain. Wow, I never actually leveled up Saber Elizabeth's skills. Well, not this one. Yeah, I need Saber Elizabeth to keep her HP up, just in case he ends up going out to her. No, it sucks that we had a lose condition if Musashi went down, we lose. But thankfully, I don't think that's, you know, gonna be a thing. Luckily, not a thing. You are extremely annoying though with that evade. Musashi, no! I should have gave you invincible, damn it. Oh well. Now we have Kato Donzo out in the field. Oh no, that'd be fun. Run! No! No! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes. Thank God I have Donzo. Thank God I have Donzo.
刀両断。受諾いたしました。
Actually,
は、受諾いたしました。
do it that way only for more crit stars.
と。からくり忍術。
Thank you, Donzo. Yeah, you may have sure hit, buddy. You may have sure hit, but you can't actually take her out. I'll actually put invincible on to our little Ellie. Do that, that, and then that. We might have just been able to pull it off because Donzo survived. And because Donzo has the give invincible trait. Yeah! Sit down, Lancer Purgatorio. We win!
思考両断
Karma served. Whew. That was a rough fight. And that was only the first one. I was sure I felt this katana cut through something. Separate and smoothly as it had cut the shadow of the moon reflected in a pool of water. It was not a heart nor a soul, it was something nebulous, yet still essential for the world of humans. It was fate. This katana cut through something like fate itself. Still, I didn't want to defeat him. I didn't want to fight him. This was neither the place nor the manner in which I wanted to duel Hozoe Ninshin. I had fallen in love with his Sojutsu at first sight. It was but a fleeting moment, but I still saw the purest representation of a warrior spirit within it, enough to nearly bring me to tears. Lord Ninshin's Sojutsu was a combination of endless refinement. It was a technique of one who sought and reached a different destination than I. Ordinarily, I would have had no hope of defeating him, but that Sojutsu was already gone. His beautiful form had been covered up by beyond all hope of recognition. As such, I now had any number of ways with which to claim victory. What a tragedy. No monster strength, no immortal body could ever surpass the pristine beauty of that spear. Well done. Truly well done. I attempted to pierce you with my spear's essence, but it seems you two wield free-flowing techniques. Or perhaps had you already come up with a strategy to defeat me, after we had crossed blades but once. Did you already have a plan for how to evade my Sojutsu, for how you could kill me? Not exactly. It's true, in my mind's eye, I faced you in a no-holds-barred duel over and over, and thought about what I could do to defeat you. Out of the 32 duels I imagined, I died in 31 of them. Yet you were strong, without a doubt, but I could still see a way to win. All I had to do was choose it. The will of heavens, the laws of this world, sells help. And the final decisive factor, this sword you laughed off as worthless. Huh, a final jump card, eh? That sword is most impressive. I never thought there would be a blade that could reach my spirit core in the aether. So my body truly was nothing but a dead vessel, Its experience has been invaluable. I'm fortunate to have fought you at your most serious. What are you doing, woman? That thing is still moving. Remember what he said earlier. If you leave even one finger moving, he won't hesitate to cut you down. Kill him. I already have. Oh. You have my thanks, Lady Musashi. Farewell. Bye-bye. We have to find out how this happened. Yeah, we do. Farewell for good this time, Lord Inshin. I swear that someday I will reach the same heights you did. Until then, I hope you can rest in peace. In one hell or another, we shall continue this someday. Hey, this feels like morning. Remember how it got dark during the day? Maybe enough time passed that it's morning now? What a weird feeling. Also, someone in one of the worlds I visited said sleeping during the day and being awake at night was terrible for your skin. I'm a night owl. Leave me alone. If you don't mind, I'm hoping you can lend us a place to sleep so we can get some rest. But first, I really need to stuff my belly. I never heard of anyone's gut growl so loud before. How many days have you gone without food anyway? Well, alright, I confess that it was fairly impressive. The least I can do is feed you.
Hooray! I was hoping you would agree, but this is even better than I could have wished for. I'm so grateful. But before that, I have to ask you about this katana. It really does cut through anything. It's so light too. No, that's not it. It's real hefty and substantial, but it feels as light as a feather when you swing it. You are Onui and Tasuke's grandpa, right? This katana is amazing. I can't believe how good it feels in my hand. I usually don't like to carry around more than 4 katana, but I could easily make an exception for this.
Good grief, 1 minute you're weepy-eyed. Next you're laughing and smiling. It makes my head spin. Go on then, take it. It's all yours. I needed to thank you for bringing Onui and Tasuke back anyway. Be happy with a katana no one else can use. That sure makes things easy on me.
Huh, you really giving this to me?
Ears open, don't make me repeat myself. Like I said earlier, the thing's a failure, an evil blade that ended up reaching the demonic realm. The ultimate blade I seek isn't one that cuts flesh and bone. Any sharp metal thing can do that. An axe or knife works just as well as a sword. A person who dedicates their life to the forge shouldn't be satisfied with something like that. The sort of katana I seek is the one that can terminate enmity, one that severs bonds, certainty, karma. After all, if I couldn't make a katana like that, what right would I have to call myself a swordsmith?
A sword that severs bonds, certainty, and karma. Now I see, that's what freed Lord Ancient from his karma. Now that I think of it, he and those shadowy people even said something to that effect. Well then, it's no coincidence this sword helped me defeat him. You may think it's a failure, but it succeeded at cutting the karma of someone who had been taken by the curse of annihilation, or whatever they called it. I mean, I definitely couldn't have beaten him all on my own. It was thanks to his sword.
Huh, so victory was all thanks to that katana, you say? Then maybe you get it. Never you mind that what I said earlier. Not only will I feed you, I'll give you a place to sleep. Go get shut-eye once you've eaten up. You too, kid. This guy's got a lot nicer... Guy's a lot nicer than he lets on. Thank you. That said, doesn't change that the sword's a failure. You can't cut bonds, certainly with a katana like that alone.
Well, this one still seemed to work for karma, don't you think?
I suppose it did. Guess it just goes to show how good its wielder was.
Damn straight. So does this katana have a name?
Sure, if I had to choose one, I'd call it Myojingiri Muramasa. Muramasa? Myojingiri means it can cut things that are beyond human. It means it's a god cutter.
Muramasa?
Yeah.
Muramasa?
Yeah, what?
And he wouldn't happen to be...
Tch. That's right, my name is Senji Muramasa. The same as a servant just like that monk from earlier. Dun dun dun. Totally didn't know you were a servant, man. Totally didn't. Saint the Quartz. Oh boy. Alright, well with that, I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. But we will continue cutting through fate and, well, karma. Into the Inferno. And maybe fight, you know, the Archer of Inferno. AKA Tomoe goes in. I wonder when Donzo shows up. I want her to actually join me in the story. It's probably gonna be a while. So yeah, till then, see you guys later.